Hi, I'm Craig Wilson from Avid, and today we're going to look at Media Central UX and how you can really use the layout to help you get the most out of the system itself. So I've logged into Media Central UX and I'm using the log layout here. And what you can see is that I can see a whole bunch of different panels that are available to me. So let's talk through some of the panels that we have here. So we have across here the launch panel, and this is the panel that would show you what systems that you've got access to. So I can see here that I've got access to an Interplay production system where all my video is. I've also got access to a newsroom system. Now you might not have a newsroom system in your setup, and you might just see the Interplay production system. That's absolutely fine. You may also see in here our Interplay MAM product as well. But whatever you've got, the launch system will show you what permissions you've got and what systems you've got access to. I then have the assets panel. So when I go in and I open up my Interplay production system, I then see the folders that I've got permissions to. Now again, in your display, you might only see a few folders, but that's absolutely right. Interplay production's permissions based, so make sure you've got access to the media that you need and it keeps everything secure. We then have the media panel here in the middle, and the media panel is the one I'm going to use when I'm going to play and maybe edit some video as well. I then have an audio panel, because in Media Central UX I can choose which audio I'm monitoring, and for some advanced sequences I can actually go and adjust audio levels as well. We then have a messages panel. Now in the messaging panel I can send messages to other users using Media Central UX and also to Media Composer editors, and they can send messages to me and attach video to it. I also then across here at the right hand side have some other panels. I've got a logging panel, and that's the one that we're going to use when we're going to log any of our video. I've got a thumbnails panel. That's going to give me a thumbnail view showing me head frame so I can quickly look through a feed. I then have another view here called the metadata panel, and that metadata panel lets me see all of the metadata that's associated with any clips in the database, and I can also go in and add more metadata as well if I want. And then down at the bottom here I've got a sequence panel, and that's what would allow me to actually go in and do some editing, maybe pull some selects, do a sync pools, create a shot list, something like that. So all of these panes that we have in Media Central UX are really flexible. You can close them down, you can make them bigger or smaller, or you can choose to display only a few of them. It's entirely up to how you want to work.